and welcome back to Sleeve M. If you're new to my channel, my name is Emily and I had the gastric sleeve procedure, which is a bariatric weight loss procedure on January 9th of 2018. And in today's video, I am officially 4 months post-op. I am so excited. So after the first 6 weeks of really having a restricted diet, everything has really just been flying by. It seems unreal that I'm 4 months post-op. It really does feel like this is my new life, but I did encounter quite a few obstacles since my last video. The month of April has been absolutely nuts. My birthday came up, we got back from that trip from Moab. I am preparing for a belly dance performance. We're doing a very fast number. It's by Shakira, but she's known for her belly dancing skills. And it's super fast paced. I have to do, they call them spotlights, so everybody has to do some type of spotlight during the performance, and I am in charge of the belly rolls. Which, if you've ever tried a belly roll, they are incredibly difficult and they take your lower abdominal muscles to perform. We've been practicing nonstop for that, and then also I have been taking an online class which ended yesterday, and that has been taking up a lot of my time. And I'm also applying for some different programs for further schooling, which has been taking up some time. And then this last weekend was, they call it Elevation Belly Dance. It is in Golden, Colorado, and a lot of the top belly dance performers come. They teach workshops, and then they also have performances at night. So let's just say it's been nuts. And I found myself last week really slipping. It was kind of like a weird mindset. It was my feminine cycle time. It's kind of crazy, but I don't really feel hungry when it's not that time. But when that time comes around, I feel like I'm a crazy person. And I want every naughty food out there, and sometimes my bad thoughts overpower my good thoughts. And if you don't know this, I have had polycystic ovarian syndrome. I was diagnosed when I was 16 years old, and it's always been a struggle with weight loss. Polycystic ovarian syndrome definitely, it increases your chance of diabetes. It also has different hormones that make you, your hunger a little bit stronger. They say, I don't really know how they measure that, because how do you know unless you're like in my body? But they're also known for, increased hair growth, weight gain, things like that. And definitely during my feminine cycle, I am crazy about food. And so stress can also increase hormones that make you hungry. You hear about stress eating all the time. And so between those two going on at the exact same time, me trying to get all my homework done, everything, it was like last week, I was just like, I don't even care that I had this procedure. I'm so over this. I just want to be normal. And I went to Arby's and I purchased 4 mozzarella sticks and a three-piece chicken strip, and I ate 3 of the mozzarella sticks and 1 of the chicken tenders, I guess is what they call it. And I felt absolutely horrible. I have been doing so good. Not only mentally did I feel disappointed in myself, but also my stomach, I felt super bloated. I got extremely tired right after, which was weird because I picked it up on the way to finishing some homework I needed to do. And so what I really needed was to feel energized. And I came home and I did not feel good. My stomach was upset. I felt bloated probably for 2 to 3 days after. Just felt really gross. I think the issue was A, that it was fried food, but also B, both the mozzarella sticks and the chicken strip was breaded. And I decided that bread in my body just no longer work. It's really crazy how my taste buds have changed. I crave cucumbers and bell peppers all the time, And for some reason, whenever I eat bread, I can't even handle. Like, it feels like it goes in my stomach and absorbs any juices that is in there and just expands and makes me feel absolutely disgusting. And that is how I felt. And Sunday, I went for a walk with my dog, and I just kind of had a long thought about, this is probably why past diets never truly work for me, maybe, is because I would just have a bad day or a bad week, and I would just mess up, and I would do it to the extreme. Like, eat a pint of ice cream or something crazy like that. And the great thing about having the gastric sleeve procedure is that, before I would have ate all 4 mozzarella sticks and all of the chicken tenders and, probably wanted more. But I could only eat 3 of the mozzarella sticks and 1 chicken tender, which I didn't even eat the whole chicken tender, but that's a lot of food for me right now. And I felt miserable, and I was really embarrassed with my decisions and really upset. And on that walk, I can't let stress, upset me as much as I do. And I can't let my feminine cycle control me. This is part of the polycystic ovarian syndrome that I really need to focus on. I haven't found how I'm truly going to deal with this, but I just find that 4-7-8 breathing is incredibly helpful for me. And anytime I feel those cravings, I need to remember that, and then also say my mantra in my head to distract me. And this weekend was stressful as well. I wasn't on my feminine cycle, but when I would get stressed at work or while doing my homework, I decided that I'm just going to get up and I'm going to do a lap around the office or a lap around my house, and that seemed to really calm me this week. Now, I won't know until my next feminine cycle when I can be, how I'm going to deal with that craziness, but I'll keep you updated. So this week, it was just different. This month, I guess, was just difficult. So I know that the stressors in my life currently are coming to an end. I finished my class yesterday. Elevation belly dance is over today. I have one more workshop, which I plan on enjoying, and then my applications are due June 1st, and my belly dance showcase, or the performance that I'm in, is on May 19th. So I'm looking forward to June, July, August being a lot of fun, and hopefully doing some fun things and really focusing on you guys and bringing you good content and showing you a little bit more in my life. But until then, I just have to really stay focused on why I did this. What I've learned, it's hard because a lot of my coping mechanisms did involve food, and I have to switch those. And it's not something that just changes overnight, and I find myself learning a lot about myself. A lot of things shock me. For instance, if I knew a day at work was going to be really hard, I would stop in the morning, get a bagel with lox, cream cheese, onions, capers, tomato, and I would feel like that was a reward for going to work. Like, I deserve this bagel because I'm going to have a bad day. And those things just can't happen anymore. And instead, I need to reward myself with other things, such as getting my nails done, or getting a massage, or just simply taking an hour to myself, reading a book that I've been wanting to read, taking Guinness on a walk, taking him to the dog park, doing little things like that. I don't always have to eat something to make myself happy, things like that. With that being said, I still lost weight this week, or the entire month. I did have a stall around my feminine cycle, which even when I'm eating right, I always have a stall around that time. So I don't really know what to say. I did not eat the best that day, but I got back on track. And the thing is that when you make a mistake, you can't let that be like, well, throw everything up in the air, I'm finished. You have to get right back on track. And that's what I did. After that walk, I cleared my mind and I decided this is what I need to focus on and this is what I need to do. So without further ado, everybody's favorite part is knowing what my stats are. So I started out the week before my surgery, and I went in for my pre-op, and I weighed 378 pounds, And today's weight came in at 297.8 pounds. So I am officially out of the 300s. I will never see you again. So that's going to be my life. And that gives me a total loss of 80.2 pounds, which blows my mind. It's been 4 months and I'm down 80.2 pounds. And no diet has ever had me lose this much weight. And like I said, this does feel like a lifestyle change. I may get flustered sometimes, but I'm sticking to it. And I don't even know what to say. It's just crazy to me when I notice now more than ever people come in. I had a patient the other day. I was not even rooming her. She was seeing the physician assistant walk by me and do a double take. And she's like, Emily? I'm like, yeah, I cut my stomach off, And so it's just been really exciting to just, especially now when people notice, like, I just love that. So when I go from last month to this month, I'm down 11.6 pounds. So my weight loss is definitely slowing down, but it's still going steady. They wanted me to lose between 10 to 15 pounds a month, which I'm doing, and it keeps me right on track. So now we'll go to the side-by-sides. This is Daniel's favorite part to film. So when I measured my neck, I went from 17 inches pre-op to 16 inches today for a total loss of 1 inch. My bust went from 53 inches to 47.5. That is a 5.5 inch drop. My waist went from 54 inches to 47 inches. That is a 7-pound loss. My hip went from 63 to 56 inches. That's a 7-inch loss. My left arm started off at 20.5 inches, down to 19. That's 1.5 inches lost. My right arm went from 21 inches to 20 inches. That's a 1-pound loss. My left thigh went from 36 inches to 32.5 inches. That's a 3.5-inch loss. And my right thigh went from 35.5 to 33.5 inches, and that is a 2.2-inch loss. So that gives you a total of 28.5 inches loss. And I thought it really inspiring. A mystery guest 1948, she told us how many feet she lost, and I am now down 2 feet, 2 1/3 feet total. So that's a lot. And it shocks me to know that. I can definitely tell my clothes are looser. I am starting to get rid of my bigger clothes. I still have not purchased anything new. I did purchase at the Elevation Belly Dance, I purchased 2 shirts. They are kind of small to begin with. They are double XL, which sometimes I fit into that, sometimes I don't. But these seem more like extra large, but belly dancers are skinny typically. So I bought those and hoping that it'll be like a future thing I can wear. So I did buy those as something future I can wear. And then I also have a belly dance thing coming up. And so I had to buy a new bra because none of the bras I had really fit. And I was down 1 inch around the bust. I always had a hard time buying bras, and I bought this one at Torrid. I had a $10 off for my birthday, and I have to say it fits really well and it's super comfortable, and I cannot wait to wear that for the showcase for the show that's coming up. So I am gonna have to start looking at purchasing some clothes. We did recently join a rec center. There's a rec center 10 blocks from my house, and Daniel and we did go once this week, but this week I did have, the whole belly dance, everything going on every single night. So I definitely had exercise through that every single day. Plus the walk I take Guinness on every morning. But next week when I don't belly dance on Thursday and Friday, we're going to go to the rec center and get our fitness on. So I'm really looking forward to doing that. It also has a pool, which in high school I was part of the swim team. So I bought a swimsuit that is athletic looking so I can do laps in it. I also found some of my swimsuits from back when I was in swim team. I'm surprised I still have them because I have no idea the last time I wore them. and I tried them on and they don't fit. So once I get a little bit smaller, hopefully I can get into those, and then I'd have those already. Just really excited to be working. I want to do a lot more strength training, plus I want to do some group fitness classes, and Daniel's been coming with me, so it's great to have that motivation where if I don't want to go, hopefully he'll say he wants to go, and if he doesn't want to go, I'm just going to make him. So we're going to do this together, and I'm excited to see where that leads. And other than that, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I feel extremely blessed that I was able to have this procedure, and I feel like every week it surprises me with who I'm becoming, the things I do. I physically feel almost, my arms and my legs feel the strongest they've felt in years, and I'm really pushing myself in the belly dance classes, and I am getting excited for this show, being smaller, and then also having that spotlight of the belly row is really a big step for me, because I'm going to be showing myself and then also how my body moves, which I think it's really good to always push yourself to do things that you normally wouldn't do, and that is something I've kind of been terrified of. So I will see you guys next week. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing, but I'm sure it'll be interesting and fun. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I post weekly videos every Sunday, Monday, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Take care.